I'm calling you out. I'm calling out your credibility. I'm calling out what you think you know. I'm here to inform the people the correct way. You're washed up. You can't even put up any decent videos ever since Black Bond destroyed you. But let's be honest here, even before that you were, let's say, out of commission in terms of channel content, and it's all because you didn't want to check Google real quick for an answer. CPUs, they really can drain your power, and so can the GPUs, and so can the RAM, but they're trying to find the right balance in order to make the games correctly, therefore saving you on your electric bill and saving you from having to buy another Wii U system. The GPU takes the load of the physics and a lot of stuff off of the game, so off of the processor itself. Like for Trine 2 and Black Ops 2, you could really see some dramatic differences from their prior console ports. Trine 2 was on Xbox 360, I'm pretty sure, and PlayStation 3. I'm not 100% sure about it. I know Trine, I just know it looks freaking beautiful. But Black Ops 2, you can tell the difference in the side-by-side comparisons of how much better the Wii U version looks. And it's because the Wii U is packing a hardcore graphics card compared to the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. It's because the Wii U is packing a hardcore graphics card compared to the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. Now, with 2 gigabytes of RAM, whether it be slower, whether it be faster, if it's slower, it doesn't matter, it's still 2 gigabytes. It's not 256 megabytes, okay? So therefore, that is a humongous improvement.
People, get over it. That's what it is. I'm right. You fanboys are wrong. You fanboys were telling me that the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, even though I'm computer savvy as fuck, you're telling me that the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One were not going to deliver anything spectacular, anything more better than high-end PC to something that the PC couldn't even do. You're telling me that triple K resolutions, you're telling me that these consoles were gonna do all this crazy, insane projection shit. What happened? Who was right? They're weak mobile 8-core CPUs, 8 gigs of RAM, whoop-de-freaking-do. Memory isn't everything, and just because you have 8 gigabytes of RAM doesn't mean that you're not bottlenecking in some places. And while I give credit to Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo for that matter, it doesn't matter. They're way more powerful or a little bit more powerful. You're not going to see that much of a difference.
Now, with 2 gigabytes of RAM, whether it be slower, whether it be faster, if it's slower, it doesn't matter, it's still 2 gigabytes. It's not 256 megabytes, okay? So therefore, that is a humongous improvement.
Call of Duty Ghosts on the Wii U is rumored, and here's the article in the description below, to be running at native 1080p. Now, is this surprising? Not really. But the fact that it's only running 720p on the Xbox One deems a huge problem for Microsoft, and it leaves myself and a lot of people scratching their heads because they're going, how come the 8 gigabyte of RAM, 8-core CPU Xbox One cannot run Call of Duty, I keep wanting to say Black Ops 2, Ghosts at 720p, but the Wii U might be running it at 1080? How? Well, it just recently came into my knowledge that the Wii U, and I've said this in my last video, that the Wii U was only using 2 of the 3 cores that it had on its launch titles. It just recently came into my knowledge that the Wii U, and I've said this in my last video, that the Wii U was only using 2 of the 3 cores that it had on its launch titles. You know, whether this was Black Ops 2, whether this was just simply easier games, two cores out of 3. That's amazing. Now they're already having limitations with these bigger, higher end hardware. Here's what I think about the cores inside the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. I think they're mobile cores. Not 100% sure. Like, I haven't dug this just retardedly deep into the specs. I just know basically about them. But from what I've heard, they're mobile cores. Now, I could be wrong on that, and you can let me know if I'm wrong. But mobile cores don't really stand up to true physical cores. And the 3 cores in the Wii U are pretty strong.
But let's talk about the CPU. Turns out CPU pretty low end.
But mobile cores don't really stand up to true physical cores. And the 3 cores in the Wii U are pretty strong, especially being clocked as low as they are. Even though I'm computer savvy as fuck.
No!